Hey, it's John McNicholas. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play Stick Season by Kahan. If you like the video, please like and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Maybe there's a song or artist you'd like to see me cover. Also, check out the Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you're going to get a PDF of this lesson as well as a Guitar Pro file for these lessons and many, many more. Grab a guitar, let's play. This song just has 4 chords, but there's some great picking arrangements and strumming and stops and starts. The first chord we're going to look at is going to be G. Next we're going to have a D, then an E minor, and then a C. So these are all chords you can play in the first position, no capos, no bars. The song starts off with an arpeggiated G chord, so that's the first finger on 5-2, second finger on 6-3, and third finger on 1-3. And if you're looking at tab, it would be 3-2-0-0-0-3. So the thumb is going to handle the 6th string and the 4th string. Second finger is going to handle the 2nd string, and first finger is going to handle the 3rd string. So it's going to go 6, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, 3. And it's going to stop like that after a measure and a half. Next, it's going to go into the first verse where we start singing. We're going to play that same chord and that same pattern for 2 measures. So you're going to hit the bass note 4 times. So those patterns are going to go 4 times. Next, we're going to go to a D chord. D chord is going to be first finger on 3-2, second finger on 1-2, and the third finger on 2-3. If you're looking at tab, it's 0-2-3-2. Thumb is just going to take the 4th string. Second finger is going to take the 2nd string. First finger is going to take the 3rd string. So it's going to go 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. Next we're going to go to an E minor chord. First and second finger are going to be on the 2nd fret. First finger will be on 5-2, second finger on 4-2, and that's all the strings open, but we're just going to worry about the 6th through 2nd string, and we're not even going to play the 5th. So the same pattern as the G. We're going to go thumb, middle, index, thumb, index, or 6, 2, 3, 4, 3. Do that pattern 4 times each. So you're gonna hit the low E 4 times. Finally, we go to the C. The C is just a touch different unless I can't hear what he's doing exactly, but if the pattern's just a little bit, it's going to start on the 5th string with the thumb. So you've got your C chord, which is first finger on 2-1, second finger on 4-2, and third finger on 5-3. And we're just going to go 5-2, 3-2. So it's going to be thumb, middle finger, first finger, middle finger. And it's going to play that pattern 4 times. Next, we're going to get into the part where it picks up. I'm just going to do it without a pick here since that sounds like what he's doing. Hey, there's Maggie. Hey, Maggie. So when it gets into that strumming pattern, it's just going to be... And you can just do that with your sort of imaginary pick, and it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. So he's kind of palm muting some of it. It's not an open strum. It's more of a palm muted. That's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. So it's going to do the G chord for 2 measures, the D chord for 2 measures, the E minor chord for 2 measures, and then the C chord for 2 measures. Now to the D. E minor. To C. And now we're going to get to the chorus, and he's hitting a big G chord. It's going to let it ring for 2 measures. And what I'm doing, if I were to play this live, is I got to pick, easy to grab, so I'm going to hit that G chord with my hand. I'm going to grab my pick. If I miss my pick, I'll use my hand again, and then go to the D, 2 measures, then E minor, and then C. We're going to let C ring out for 1 measure, and then we're going to come back in with that rhythm. So the C would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to go right back into the G chord pattern. To D. E minor. A measure of C and measure of D. Back to the G, and it's going to choke out just before you start singing back in the verse. So that last measure. Next, we're getting into a second verse. Second verse is going to go for the G to D, E minor to C pattern 1 time. Next we get into a second chorus. The second chorus is going to have the same chord progressions as the first chorus, but we're not going to have those big ringing chords for 2 measures. We're going to keep right on the rhythm. So it's going to go from G to D to E minor to C. It's going to repeat, and then the second time it does it, we're just going to have a single measure of C and a single measure of D, and I'll call it out as we go. So it starts the second chorus on G, and then D, G, now to D, to E minor, and then a measure of C and a measure of D. And from there it's going to go straight into a refrain where you can really hear the banjo come in, and it's going to be the same as the second half of that chorus. So 2 measures of G, 2 measures of D, 2 measures of E minor, a C major, and then a D. So 1 measure each of the C major, did I say minor? C major and D. So banjo solo. And then we've got that measure of C and D. Next we get to the last chorus. The last chorus is going to be like the first chorus. We're going to hold out those big chords for 2 measures, the G, D, and E minor. We're going to hold out the C, but for only 1 measure, and then we're going to come back in with that rhythm. It's going to go through the G, D, E minor, C, D pattern again, and then we're going to have 1 extra measure of D before it gets to a G that just rings out. So I will call out the chords, starting with the last chorus. So it's G, 1, 2, to D, 1, 2, to E minor, 1, 2, to C, then come in to G, to D, to E minor, measure of C, 2 measures of D, and then let it ring. Let it ring with that G chord at the end. Well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Maybe there's another song or artist you'd like to see me cover. Also, check out the Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you're going to get a PDF and a Guitar Pro file of this lesson, as well as many, many more. And if you need some help with any of the lessons that are on the site, we can jump on a quick Skype call or FaceTime. Standard rates apply, teaching rates, but reach out to me if you're interested. You can go to johnteachesmusic.com, ring the bell, get in touch. See you in the next video.